stay scrappy. This book will help you, as a current or future entrepreneur, do precisely that. In this book, I'll share tactics based on my experience as a successful entrepreneur, insights I've gained from other entrepreneurs, and through my experiences as an entrepreneurship educator at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology. These are tactics I've used when building my businesses and that I've found most effective from my work with thousands of startup founders around the world. I'll teach you these skills and demonstrate how to use them through a systematic approach. These entrepreneurial skills will enable you to make a greater impact in the world as a startup founder or in your organization by creating new things using the existing resources already on hand. Won't your boss be excited to hear that? The proof points and learnings you gather from early go-to-market tactics will help you sell to additional stakeholders, whether that's a new engineer you want to bring on board or an investor you'd like to raise money from. These potential stakeholders have many opportunities to choose from, so you must develop and present evidence to prove that your opportunity is the most compelling. While certain specifics might not directly apply to every industry, these tactics are meant for any entrepreneur and are particularly of use during the early stages of any venture. This mindset and approach will help you evaluate and hone your early go-to-market approach. Even engineers and product developers will come away with a completely new view of taking a nascent concept to market. You will find examples within that are simple and can be easily digested, but this book is not a one-size-fits-all approach. It is up to you to take what you learned from this book and apply it in the development of your business. Because you already have your own specific expertise, I will share with you 3 promises that we make to participants from around the world in our entrepreneurship development program at the Trust Center. As you listen to this book, 1. You will learn something you already know. 2. You will learn something you didn't know. 3. You will get as much out of this book as you put into it. With that in mind, know that this book is designed to expand your entrepreneurial mindset, skill set, and mode of operating for everything you do. Next frontier of entrepreneurship education. During my years working in the Martin Trust Center for MIT Entrepreneurship, I have taught more than 5,000 students and advised more than 500 startups. Some students I work with weekly for years, while others I've met with just once in their journeys. Of course, this represents a tiny fraction of the entrepreneurs around the world working on solving big problems. They, too, can benefit from the content we teach at MIT, so I've taken as much material as possible that I covered during office hours, workshops, and classes, and included it in this book. When I first began working with student entrepreneurs at MIT, I found myself constantly revisiting the same topics during one-on-one office hours. These conversations typically boiled down to students asking for help on how to build a product, raise money for their startup, and recruit early technical talent, including technical co-founders. More often than not, I encouraged these entrepreneurs to pump the brakes and instead focus first on getting traction with customers. This isn't just a delay tactic, but rather a necessary and prudent change to the order of operations. No one wants to invest their money or bet their career on a product without confidence in its potential and some facts and data to support that assumption. And contrary to what many first-time founders may think, you don't need a pile of cash or a hot-shot CTO to test out some hypotheses and get a sense of whether you're on the right path to finding product-market fit. The reality is that startups need meaningful traction to justify moving forward with hiring and fundraising. Sales represent that traction, but you also need something to sell, which means you, the founder, must wear a lot of hats. That requires training in a variety of skills and functional areas. You can learn these skills and go to market before hiring anyone or productizing anything. These topics were so popular among students that I began offering workshops. The demand for these proved so great that I then turned them into a full course on venture creation tactics, which is the foundation of the book you are now listening to. My work at the Trust Center, which manifests in this book, is based on lived experience out in industry as an entrepreneur. I recount my experiences co-founding 3 companies and advising countless others. Now, I have the opportunity to share these experiences with you. I reveal details of how we systematically built these businesses.